supported by Jaguar Land Rover. 4x4 in Schools World Finals for 2016. And the winners are, from Australia, the Wombat Warriors.
Market for the 4x4 in Schools Technology Challenge was all about Jaguar Land Rover. So we had Jaguar Land Rover mentors, all of the judges were from Jaguar Land Rover, the plant itself. We got to visit the Solihull plant, and it was all about inspiring us school students and our successes down the track.
Cool. So one of the main interesting features on our car is our magnetic suspension you can see at the front here. So these interesting little contraptions, I designed these myself over the past few months through a lot of prototyping and yeah, a lot of trial and error really. So basically it works by you have 2 or more neodymium magnets, rare earth magnets. You can add or take more depending on like the strength of the suspension strut you want. But basically that's all it needs. 2 magnets. And yeah, the good thing about these are they cut out all of the oil and springs that need to be manufactured in normal suspension use, and yeah, just completely sustainable.
Also, we have direct drive in here, so you can see in each of our wheels we have one of these little motors, one of these little DC motors. Some good things about that is that there's less power consumption because the motors are so small and they only have to run one wheel at a time instead of one having to run all 4. So I really think that our designs, the magnetic suspension, the C-section across the front and the direct drive, I think that's what took it out, and yeah, I think our design exceeds all the others pretty far.
The competitors had a major influence on this, so we wanted this to stand out amongst them. We wanted to easily represent us, and we wanted to look like a Land Rover. We wanted the judges to really love it. Right, so as you know, the shell, it's first impressions of the car. It's the first thing people see. They walk into the competition, they're going to see our car standing there next to all theirs. And to make it look good, what I've done is I've gone through a heap of design process. All these sort of things come together to make it look like a real car, make it stand out.
For the 4x4 in Schools Technology Challenge, this is a well and truly under the budget car compared to cars like this Slick Rock, which is a $400 car, and that's just like standard off the shelf. Intent at this stage is not to retail or market our 4x4 car, because this is just an engineering competition which just wants to inspire us to go further in the engineering world.
The success of the team has been really good for the community, especially for public schools like us. Shows that state education can achieve great things. It's also been good with businesses that we've collaborated with around in our local community. For example, Hip Pocket, who donated our uniforms, all the way up to big organisations like University of the Sunshine Coast. The engineering judges loved what we did so much that we won the World Finals, and we now have an internship with Jaguar Land Rover engineers.
The Wombat Warriors! Fantastic. Right, who's available to talk here? This lady is. How do you feel now?
Look, we're ecstatic. This is amazing. And while I've got the microphone, I'd just like to thank Jaguar Land Rover for giving us this opportunity to compete in this program. I'd like to thank our teachers for the support they've given us, all the competitors. You guys are amazing. What you've created is absolutely fantastic. And also my team. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have done it without you guys, and our supporters back at home. Thank you everyone so much.
Oh, you deserve it. There's one guy absolutely losing it here. We love you. You're brilliant. How do you feel?
Oh, we've worked so hard as a team. We've come in every single holidays. We haven't had a holiday for 2 years. And just thanks to the community in our local area for giving us so much support, and like all the sponsorship that we've been given is just amazing.
You're not going to get a holiday for another 2 years. You've got a graduate mentoring program going on with Jaguar Land Rover.